Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Now, what I wanted to talk about was a trend that's going on Twitter right now that's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying. And worse than the cancel culture. I'd have to say it's definitely worse than the cancel culture. I would rather see somebody is over party rather than seeing RIP to any random person, and it's like somebody that's famous and they're not even dead. Like, that's what's going on Twitter right now. Right now, they got Jeff, rest in peace, Jeff Bezos, that guy, the CEO or the owner or founder, whoever. He has something powerful to do with Amazon. I think he is the founder, but anyways. And then I think it was yesterday or a couple of days ago, they had rest in peace, Ellen. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, nah. Like, and when I see it with Ellen, because they had it was like Ellen G or Ellen, it was Ellen something, but I was like, no, like, not Ellen, no. And I clicked on it, and it was like photos of, Owen Wilson. And I'm like, bruh, like, that type of stuff is not funny. And then they did it with Jeff Bezos, and I'm like, that's not funny. Like, you guys are sharing these, like, memes around or trying to, like, get a bunch of likes and all that stuff off of this. I'm like, that stuff is not funny. Like, we're dealing with a serious, like, virus that's going on around the world. Last thing we need is to see RIP somebody and they're not even dead. Like, I don't know why people just think that stuff is cool to, like, fake the death of somebody. Like, that's not funny. Like, if you doing it as a joke, it's not funny. It's dumb, actually. Like, I don't know why people, I'm telling you, people be so desperate for attention and likes and views and all that stuff. I'm like, man, just if you can't be yourself on the internet, then don't be on the internet. Do not be on the internet. You know, as many times people, they'll try to figure out any argument to say about that, but I'm like, it's facts. Because so many people will be characters, they'll hide behind stuff, hide behind stories, all this, and they're not being themselves. They are not being themselves. That's the main thing that I want to, like, push off to people that they see me as an idol, or they see me, you know, they're a fan of me, or they're a supporter of me. I want to get them to that point where they can do, like, you know, they're watching me, but at the same time, they're doing something for themselves. Regardless if it's YouTube, regardless if it's a podcast or anything else, I want them to be motivated by me. You know, I just feel like that's the impact, and that's why I just, like, you know, I want to leave on into this world and just, like, onto my fans and stuff, but never be a character. Like, if you are going to be a character, that character has to be you. Like, you have to be your own character. You can't come up with a different character. That's, I'm like, I don't know. Like, when I see, it's just people just, yeah, when they do that type of stuff for attention, I'm like, bruh, it's sad, really. Like, stop. It's like, it's not that serious to get likes and views and all that stuff. At the end of the day, none of this stuff can exist, and, you know, we still have to live our day-to-day lives. Like, we just overall, like, this stuff, all these things were to disappear tomorrow. Like, I wonder what some people would do. I honestly, to me, I still would try to find something to do. I'm just like, that's why I'm all like, you know, all these things, like, if it were to disappear, like YouTube, podcasts, everything that I worked on, and we just had to go back to the caveman days, I'll do something. If I gotta, like, go and just sit down for, like, 5 to 10 years and paint pictures and sell them off up in them like art stores or something, I'll do that. I'll do something, but I'm like, I don't know. I just want to leave like an impact on the world. I want to leave an impact on people and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, that's not the impact I want to leave on people. Is out here pretending that somebody died and they're not even dead. Like, it's that type of stuff. I'm like, bruh, like, just stop. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But anyways, then what else that I wanted to talk about? I know a lot of cause see, that's what I wanted to kind of talk about, like people that be dealing with stuff. Cause I know I don't know if like quarantine has had like an effect on people. I think I heard somewhere it's like quarantine has like been getting to people's heads and they've been like losing it and like, you know, going I don't want to say going crazy, but you know, they've been losing it and stuff. And yeah, like these places, they're like slowly opening back up. That's why I encourage people, you know, if you can't stay indoors, if you can't go out, like just be safe when, you know, of course, practice social distancing, wear a face mask, all that stuff, but go out. Go out. Like I'm telling you, that's what I've been doing like since quarantine. I've been going out for walks. When they open up the malls, I've been going to the malls and stuff. Like I have not been indoors for like more than 2 or 3 days. Like I have to go outside. I'm like, if I'm like going for a walk or doing a YouTube video or just doing some photography stuff, like I'm doing something. Because even today, I sat there, I walked all the way up. Could have caught the bus, but I walked all the way up to Target. And I'm like, bruh, like I can't overall, like I gotta go out and I gotta do something. Like, you know, you spend so much time like walking around and stuff. Like before quarantine, like it seemed like that's all I was doing was just walking and standing. And now like even now I'm like, bruh, just sitting here like not doing nothing. Yeah, I'm like, that's, well, I mean, obviously doing something, recording my podcast, but or an episode, but yeah, I'm like, it's y'all, if you guys gotta like focus on your mental health, do that. There should be nothing stopping you from focusing on your mental health. Like that's why I'm like, yeah, I had like beginning of quarantine, I definitely took time to focus on my mental health. I feel like mentally I wasn't like there, but as I just like, you know, as I kind of, I guess like, you know, yeah, sit down for a while and just kind of collect your thoughts. That I don't know why it's like, I don't know why it's, that's what this world then did to me, where I'm like, I can't even say the word thought now because of the other word, like the derogatory word thought. But anyways, just, but no, like collect your mind, collect your thoughts, collect, you know, everything that you need to collect in order to just like, you know, sit there, be relaxed, be calm, cool, collected, talk to people. You know, you could definitely do that. That's why I'm all like, bruh, like I know they've been doing like these like do that, like go get your friends and or like go on Omegle or something, just like, you know, webcam with random people. You do something to where it's overall taking your mind off of quarantine. Like that's one thing that I have to say. Honestly, it doesn't even really, it feels like I'm just like on a vacation or something, or it feels like I'm on a trip, but it's like, you know, doing the YouTube stuff, and it does feel like I'm like working at times. But at the same time, I'm whatever I possibly can to just kind of like take my mind off of like being stuck inside the whole time, because that's what I had to say. What I like wasn't at the start, like I wasn't going out that much at the start, and I think it was just more so it's like, okay, I've been outside so much, like let me just chill for a little bit, because I was yeah, it's I work downtown, so it's like I had no choice but to go outside. But anyways, yeah, then it was like quarantine started, dealt with some personal issues, and then overall, like I was just like, I gotta go out, I gotta do things. I started focusing on YouTube more, started focusing on like, you know, making more content, like overall taking my mind off of things. And that's why I encourage people to take your mind off of stuff. Like do not like allow yourself to just sit there and think about whatever is bothering you. You know, take your mind off of stuff. Like, just relax. Like, if you gotta lay down, if you gotta listen to music, if you gotta go out for a walk, play video games, like, bro, I'm telling you, this has been, like, the most, I've never been in a quarantine, like, state before. Like, I've never been, you know, like, forced to, like, stay home and things. But honestly, if this ever does happen again in my lifetime, I'm gonna have to say this is probably this is definitely the most productive quarantine that I've ever been a part of. Like I can't speak on the future. Who knows? Maybe by then, if I'm like 50 something years old and then some stuff like this happens again, then I'm just like, oh, okay, you know, well then just same thing I did when I was 20 and stuff, but just do like 100 times more than that. So, but yeah, don't allow yourself to just sit there and suffer. I think that's like the number one cause of like people like struggling with life is when they just sit there and suffer. Like, don't do that to yourself. You sitting there and you're suffering, like do whatever you possibly can to take your mind off of things. I find myself sitting down and I just start like thinking about life, and just think overall, like, just yeah, thinking about life, thinking about stuff that's bothered me throughout my life, like, and I overall, I'm like, I sit there and I think, and I'm just all like, bro, why am I doing this? Like, no, get up. And there's been times where I'm all like, I've tried to overall like speak on my life. So there are things that bother me. There are things that's bothering, like currently bothering me now. Like, I want to be this full-time YouTuber where I have my own place. Like, I have like a car. I'm not walking back and forth or catching buses back and forth to places. What else? I just wish things was just a little bit more easier to do. Like, I just feel like that there's at times where I'm like sitting down just doing stuff, and I'm like, and it just seems so difficult, and I'm like, bro, this is not difficult. You've done this before. Like, honestly, if I could like step out of myself and just kind of like go off on me a little bit, I definitely would. I'm like, bro, like, stop focusing on the little things, like focus on the bigger picture. Like, I'm telling you, I've been like, that's what I've been trying to do, is just build up the courage to just like honestly stay up all night, record a bunch of videos, record a bunch of things. Like, that's why I was being productive today. I got a lot of videos uploaded, did some TikTok videos, took the finally found the because I was when I walked to Target, I was looking in this like wooden area, like, not, I wouldn't necessarily say down the street from Target, but it's like it's not even in that area too. It's like you got go some distance maybe. I had to say, probably from where I had took the picture at to Target, it's probably, for me, it was probably like a 20 minute, a 20 to 30 minute walk. But anyways, there's this like wooden area, and I just was like sitting there looking at it. I'm like, man, this area looks nice. And so I just sat there, took a picture real quick. And yeah, then I came up with the album cover to Legacy 2. So Legacy 2, I'm gonna probably work on that maybe tonight. I should work on it tonight. I should try to record as many videos as I possibly can, and then work on it tonight. But yeah, for the most part, I'm like, yeah, and then start focusing on the other albums. I'm thinking, I don't know if I should focus. I should focus on the Goons album, like for McNasty and all those guys, because that's still in the works. I did maybe like one song. Maybe there might be a couple of songs. So I got like possibly two songs for yeah, it's gonna probably be, I'm gonna probably, because there's a song where it kind of sounds like a Pop Smoke, if you guys know who that artist is. It kind of sounds like his type of music, like that New York drill music. But I'm probably gonna put it on the Goons album, and then just figure out some way to tie it in with those guys. But so yeah, I got two songs ready for Goons, and then I got a song ready for Jamal, and Jamal is going to be that album though, because I want to do something different with that album. I want to add lyrics to that album, so it might not be what you guys expect. Like, I don't know, it might not be rapping, it might be rapping, who knows. But I want to do something different on that album. So Jamal, it's going to definitely be an album where I'm like, okay, like, I have to go all out, but at the same time, I don't want to go overboard, if that makes any sense. Like, I want to, like, I want to do something different, but I don't want to go, like, to the extreme with it and stuff. That's why, honestly, I'm like, and that's why, like, I really want my own place, because I'm telling you, when I get my own place, it's gonna be a whole new level of me and like YouTube and podcasting and all of that stuff. Like, I'm gonna go above and beyond with this. So whether it's, that's what I want. I want to get like a house. I don't want no apartment, because I'm like, I ain't trying to get like no noise complaint, unless I'm like living in an apartment complex where everybody in there are YouTubers. So there's constant screaming, constant yelling, because that's honestly, yeah, when I get my own house, it's going to be, yeah, constant screaming, yelling for no reason. I think I talked about that in the video. I think it was a soup video, a reaction video. But I'm like, bruh, it's like when I get my own place, I'm telling you right now, it's literally going to be the best thing ever. So I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. That's why I've been staying up till 3 a.m. every single night recording videos and uploading videos and just getting stuff done. But in matter of fact, I need to upload some videos onto my gaming channel, because I'm like, I would say that I'm behind on my gaming channel. But I wanted to read. There's a comment that I wanted to read. I might make a video talking about it, but I don't know if I should read it in my podcast or. It's a good comment. It ain't like some freaking retarded person saying, "Oh, your videos are trash. I hate your videos. Disappear off of YouTube." Just some dumb stuff. But anyways, got another comment on my gaming channel. There's like somebody there. I upload this video talking. There's like a couple of fixes on how to like fix a problem with your Xbox, and people they don't be liking them videos because it's like, well, I mean, they like the video because I guess it's hopeful, but I guess they're mad at the fact that had to been the solution or the way to fix it. And I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. Like I didn't mean to offend you, but anyways, yeah, I gotta get. There's like quite a few gaming videos. I need to upload 11 videos being uploaded right now. For like, man, I'm telling you, for like gaming, it be taking a long time for videos to get uploaded. Most likely, I'm gonna be up for a while trying to upload these videos and stuff. But anyways, but yeah, like I was saying, you know, be productive. Don't let things get to your head. If they are, go out and do something. You know, do whatever you possibly can to take things off your head and stuff, take things off your mind. Overall, you know, just collect yourself and start all over and things. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this off of a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.